Before we were born, if we're talking paranormal science and we're talking to the stupid super smart, I get that in this boxed reality that people, they hear of a god, their parents heard of a god, they've never really met one, they didn't think any existed in America, and in Ireland, and in Italy. Those are my three placemats. Placemats. Like, God's coming to dinner. And the placemats before her were Italy, New York, and Ireland. Oh, I'm sorry. And Iowa. Farmers were in Iowa. State of Iowa. In Gunder. I don't know if it's a county, is it town? I have no idea. All right, so never met the man, so he died before I was born. So that was it. I had no relations with. What I did do is the way that our platform works is he and I. Because we're the three gods. We're the Hemi is him. He's the Hemi god. I'm the semi god. And then Alexander comes the demigod. Is the three gods. It's the way that we set it up in placemats. Oh, fuck you. Hold on a second. I'm in the middle of something. I need 2 minutes and then I will finish. I'm in the middle of something really important. Please go away. That's the fucking toilet paper piece of shit that you tattooed to my lifetime. This one with the Antonucci. So when you set your placemats for this extra special supper, like the last supper we gave you in the Bible, LASTSUPER, right? We come from elsewhere knowing other things and being the same thing into this time period, into this menagerie. But we did all of the what could happen before we are born, based on the atmosphere and where humanity is headed in trajectory. So we already plotted where the course that the three gods needed to steer humanity to keep you all safe. We gave that to, I don't know, was it called the U.S.Patent office? Because it's the us, it's the gods, it's the U.S., so it's me and Niklaus, and then it's going to be Nicholas or Alexander, whatever we choose when we have him, but we didn't have him together like human way, but we had him before we were even born in a different dimensional platform because of how hemi, demi, and semi-gods are born, are created, and not all genetics work this way. That's whatever's normal. We're abnormal in the sense that we have a AB toggle. Okay, so anyway, so the point is that we put all of this documentation together. We went through the official U.S. Patent Office, the one with a U.S. Patent, Patent. All of that was done in like Nazi era for the two providentials. So where are we in missed the whole boat and got mad at the woman in the wrong future yelling absurd things, saying all these weird patent words, asking for help from super stupid, super smart. We told you these words that I use based on clones of consciousness in the squirrely starboard that I can pull up. Somehow these are making it into the modern vernacular. And a stupid, while at starboard, is like a stupendous title, because it's how we pull up and plan in long count civilizations. In the boxed reality of 1978 to this 2020, they consider it an insult. But we told the receiving committee that before we were born, that this is not the way to go, that this way has communications to try to fix it back to where it is with no amount of certainty at any length or point. And this way really hurts humanity and its long-term recovery plan, which we don't even know if that'll help. Because it affects and knocks squirrely and stupids elsewhere out of alignment, which is now a bigger problem for me being an omni and an all area specialist that I don't even have an office here to go to or anybody to ask for help. I'm stuck in boxed reality of Tia Frio toilet paper husband and a roamer of it should have never happened because neither one of them is Niklaus Hitler. So how and why did we get here? There was nothing for humans that was ever going to be beneficial, ever. You weren't getting anything. In fact, you were losing a lot more than you were gaining. Right? So before you get mad at me for all the linguistics I use, just know that you are one character in a starboard, like a storyboard for extraterrestrials of least importance. So if you cognitively get mad at an Asia reference, it's 4 letters. It's A-S-I-A. Here you go. A-S is as, and I-A is intellect of the anatomy. It has nothing to do with your squinty-eyed people over in a different part of the land map. So don't get involved in a conversation and don't get like pitchforks up in arms about a woman who has a way greater responsibility than just your one little ego. Clear? The other thing is that I just was trying to put up that last video about the U.S. Patent Office and the Mel Brooks. It won't go up. It keeps saying failed metadata tags. So on YouTube. So I tried changing a couple of tags, still won't go up. I'm trying this now to pair with it. And at the end of that, it was a word which now eludes me, but it is the ER and the RN when I put the italics in the right place. But I'm going to add it in, it's on that memo for U.S. Patent Office being us as the 3 gods, and it's Demi, Hemi, and Semi.